Before you even knew me, you knew me best.
Before you ever asked me, I said yes. White roses are scattered on the ground.
Your mom's a mess as you come walking down.
I breathe in
and I breathe out.
and I'm gonna fall in love for the first time. You're gonna show me just what it feels like. I'm gonna walk like I walk down the aisle my whole life, giving it all to you. Know I'm yours for worse or for better. I say I do, but I will forever.
And I would wait at the end of the aisle my whole life. I'm giving it all to you.
To begin, I would like to address the parents of Catie and Brian. The love and devotion underlying the commitment that Brian and Catie seek to affirm and celebrate today does not end with Brian and Catie, but extends to the families which you are the cornerstones of. Invariably, through the union of Brian and Catie, your families will become closer, more deeply joined. And if not already, the lines between your family and their family will begin to dull into non-existence. Thus, I ask Corinne and Ken, do you stand with Catie today, with open arms and an open heart, to embrace Brian as her husband and as part of your family?
We do.
Similarly, I ask Brian, Robin, Cindy, and Dan, do you stand with Brian today, with open arms and an open heart, to embrace Catie as his wife and as part of your family?
We do.
If we can all agree on one thing about Brian and Catie, it is that they do not define or limit their family by those with the same last name or bloodline. If you are here today, then they undoubtedly consider you family. Thus, I have a similar question for you, the rest of the family, and I'm going to take all guesswork out of this. This is going to be one big resounding we do. Do you, family, stand with both Catie and Brian in support as they embark on their journey of marriage today?
We do.
All right, you can sit down now. It is no coincidence that Catie and Brian chose June 27th as the date on which they wanted to publicly affirm their lifelong commitment to each other, as today is also the birthday of Catie's grandmother, Carol Ann Gilman. Before diving further into the ceremony, Catie and Brian have asked me to acknowledge Carol, as well as Brian's grandfather, Victor Bueller, both of who may not be physically here in attendance, but who we know are here in spirit, smiling and wishing Catie and Brian the best on their special day. So I posed to your parents a couple questions. First, what does marriage mean? And I'm not talking the political or legal sense of the term, but the underlying commitment that the term encapsulates. Now, Brian and Robin described what you're doing today as a commitment to your soulmate for a lifetime of love, while Cindy described it as an opening up of a brand new chapter. Corinne and Dan, too, cited soulmate. Oh, I'm sorry. It's completely my fault. Corinne and Ken, too, cited soulmate as in their description. But
Got a new couple.
Sorry, secrets over here?
All right, now that I got that straightened out. Corinne and Ken, too, cited soulmate in their description, but expanded to include the idea of spending your life with your best friend and the love of your life. Next, I asked your parents what it takes for a commitment of this caliber to work. And Corinne was quick to respond, and I'm not even going to try and paraphrase this, I'll just read it verbatim.
Oh, no.
The key to a successful marriage is having a spouse that works 2 jobs so you never see them. I guess I had to deflect since I messed up the names. Of course, that was clearly in jest, mostly. But on a more serious note, she also indicated that you have to maintain spontaneity, and reserving time for each other is paramount. Each partner has to put in 100%, and such a relationship it's not 50-50, it's 100-100. Brian and Robin emphasized love and respect as key, as well as communication, which Cindy similarly emphasized. Cindy continued to expand that it is not always finding a middle ground, and patience and compromise are a must. So what do we make of all this? We have 3 different relationships, all successful in their own right, with 3 different ideas of marriage, and essentially it kind of came from different spots with similar underlying themes. So who's right here? Well, I would posit that everyone is right. See, after all this research and discussion, I think that the beauty of marriage may be the fact that your marriage is truly yours and no one else's. With the basis of love for each other, your marriage can be whatever you two decide it to be. It will be molded by moments that take your breath away, and others where you may want to take the breath away from the other person.
That's likely.
But these will be your moments. And these moments will help determine what you think marriage means and what you think it takes to make that marriage, your marriage, work. Let me begin by asking you each a question regarding your intent here today. First, Catie. Will you take Brian to be your husband?
Right.
For better or for worse? For richer or for poorer? In sickness and in health? To love and to cherish? To have and to hold from this day forward, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now, Brian, will you take Catie to be your wife, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, to have and to hold from this day forward, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
As a symbol of the public affirmation of the lifelong commitment of love that Catie and Brian have just made to each other, Catie and Brian have decided to exchange rings, accompanied by vows, which I'll walk them through. So can I have the ring for Brian, please? Catie, please place this ring on Brian's hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I take you to be my best friend, faithful partner, and one true love.
I take you to be my best friend, faithful partner, and one true love.
I choose you to be no other than yourself,
I choose you to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you and trusting who you will become.
loving what I know of you and trusting who you will become.
I promise not to complain too much when baseball season and football season overlap and you're hogging the living room TV.
I feel like that's too long. I promise. I won't complain when your sports are overlapping.
I think that works. There's no time or place I am more content than when you are close.
There is no time or place that I am more content than when you are close. Is that right?
Got it, doing great. Because of this and so much more, I know that I will always love you.
Because of this and so much more, I know that I will always love you.
Now can I have the ring for Catie? Brian, place the ring on Katie's hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I take you to be my best friend, faithful partner, and one true love.
Say that again, I'm sorry. One more time.
I take you to be my best friend,
I take you to be my best friend,
faithful partner,
faithful partner,
and one true love.
and one true love.
I choose you to be no other than yourself,
I choose you to be no other than yourself,
loving what I know of you and trusting who you will become.
loving what I know of you and trusting who you will become.
I promise to accept your addiction to shopping at Target. You gotta do it.
I promise to accept your addiction to shopping at Target
Legal now.
and Starbucks.
There's no time or place I'm more content than when you are close.
There's no time or place that I am more content when you are close.
Because of this and so much more, I know that I will love you. I know that I will always love you.
Because of this and so much more, I know that I will always love you.
May the rings you wear today forever serve as a reminder, during the good times and the bad, of the words you shared today and the commitment that you have made to each other among the support and love of those you care about most, your family. By the power vested in me by the state of California as the Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriages, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Brian, You may kiss your bride. And I present to you for the first time as husband and wife, Catie and Brian Bueller.
I hope your life together is as special every day as it is today. I love you very much. And you're a good young man there. If everybody could raise their glass and wish the two of them a wonderful life together. Cheers! Woo!
Throughout the years, Catie and I have remained extremely close and shared many memories. When we were little, one of our favorite things to do was play Barbie dolls. We would pour the giant buckets of stuff that we had into the living room floor and pick up what Barbies we wanted to play with. Catie always had the same Barbies and the same storyline. Catie was a nanny who drove an SUV and had a loving husband, and she had boy-girl twins. No matter how many times we played Barbies, Catie's story never changed. She always wanted the same thing, and now she's halfway there. As we've grown into adults, we have somewhat learned our limits, with an exception of the bachelorette party, of course. And her Barbie dreams have begun to come true. While some of our childhood dreams might not have come true, like being Spice Girls or marrying the members of NSYNC, Catie is marrying the man of her dreams, and I'm so happy to have the both of you here and celebrating your wedding. And I wanted to let you guys know that I love you both with all my heart. And I have a little bit of a quote for you guys. I'll leave you with this quote. Love is the soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another.
Lucky, where to begin? It seems like just yesterday we met when we were in the 6th grade. You had just moved here from Vallejo, dressed like a little gangster. From that moment on, we connected, becoming best friends. There was never a dull moment with us in what we did. From crusading around the neighborhood to sneaking out and seeing your dad come out in front in his underwear. We always had a great time. Especially on our camping trips with all those wonderful people we now call our family. And all today is your special day, getting to marry your best friend, Catie. She is the one, and I couldn't be any happier for you and what lies in store for the two of you, growing and accomplishing so many things together. I know I can say on behalf of everyone here that we are truly happy for the both of you. With that being said, I would like to raise a glass and wish you a happy life with a happy wife. And may I just say, flamingo, 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 I love you guys to death, and I wish you the best.